Ashley, thank you. Looking ahead for you tonight, Colorado Springs City Council voting on the city's water supply tomorrow. If approved, the ordinance would update the city code requiring a 30% buffer in supply before any new development could be considered or approved. This means the water supply would need to be at 130%. Bill Folsom is live with a closer look at this very hot topic. Bill.
Yeah, that 130%, or as you mentioned, you can look at it as a 30% buffer. It came together by looking at historical data, current trends, and also doing some modeling looking at water into the future. Well, that is complex, but the complexity is done with the goal of making it simple for the rest of us so that we can just turn on and off the water and have it flow. Day-to-day water requires long-term planning.
Looking at how do we meet our customer service now until 50 years from now.
Part of that is making sure there's a reliable water supply, first for existing utility customers, then considering the addition of more customers through growth.
Our team looks at that full picture and puts out a recommendation for how they think our community can continue to grow, what water supplies do we need to develop, what projects do we need to bring online to continue to have that reliable service.
Snow and its water content is tracked closely with automated sensors across Colorado. Teams also go out and measure in person. Historical weather trends are considered. How much water used by customers is tracked. And recently, the historically low water levels in Lake Powell and Lake Mead come into play. It all factors into deciding on how much water is available and how much extra is needed to counter hits to the supply.
We talk about our reliably met demand number. And that is a modeled number that says with a certain set of risks, can we continue to meet customers' demands or usage?
Springs Utilities water trackers recommend a 30% buffer be voted into the city code regulating when annexation of new development can happen.
Yes, we have enough water to meet the current city demands today, but as our community continues to grow, we need to develop additional supplies and build additional projects.
Now, City Council does have to give its second vote on that tomorrow. When they voted on it earlier, it was a split vote, barely passing. If it does pass, we still do have 132%, which means there still is some room for annexation if this does go through. In Colorado Springs, Bill Folsom, News 5.